Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Raven Blue. Here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. 12 people shot, 3 hit by cars, and 2 others killed at a street party in Saginaw overnight, with police still looking for those responsible. Neighbors cleaning up trash after a street party of more than 300 attendees turned into a mass shooting in the area of 4th and Johnson. Michigan State Police say they and Saginaw Police monitored the growing crowd throughout Friday evening. Neighbors say they heard more than 100 shots. Anyone with information is asked to call Saginaw Police. A boil water advisory continues for some residents in Gladwin. The original advisory was supposed to end Saturday afternoon for those south of Grout Street between State Street and Bowery Avenue, but Gladwin Public Works now says those between Silverleaf and Arcade will still be under a boil water advisory until further notice. Stay with TV5 for updates. And Great Lakes Pride Festival just wrapped up at Winona Park in Bay City. People spent the day enjoying live entertainment, vendors, and health screenings. Organizers say more than 1,000 people were in attendance in just the first hour. Now here's Kyle with a look at your forecast.
Thank you, Raven. As we go throughout the next several days, we're talking about how temperatures fall from the middle and upper 80s that we have now down into those 70s as we go throughout the next few days here, but also the chances for rain coming up in that forecast. Here's a look at the 7-day. Notice that we have chances for showers and storms both tomorrow and going into Monday. Another chance for rain for your Tuesday, and then we have sunshine for a couple of days and then back into the rain chances. So much needed rain coming to mid-Michigan. Here's a look at that hour-by-hour forecast and what we're tracking as we go throughout the rest of the overnight hours and into tomorrow. Notice that we have mostly dry conditions. A few isolated showers could be possible at times going into the next couple of hours this evening, but overall I expect us to remain generally dry. As we start out tomorrow morning, we should start out dry, but notice here comes our first round of showers and storms. There will be 2 main rounds of showers and storms tomorrow. The first comes through once we get into the early afternoon hours. I expect thunder, lightning, the usual, some heavier rain and potentially some damaging winds with that first round, and that'll move through again early afternoon, and behind that there will be a small window of drier period where we will be able to warm up a little bit and dry out for a brief time before round number 2. Now this is not always a good thing because that second round of showers and storms, you know, if it has enough time to rebuild some of that heat and moisture, then it could be a little bit stronger. So this is what we're keeping an eye on. This is the second round coming through as we go towards dinner time, and eventually as it gets past the Tri-Cities into the thumb, it should die out a little bit, and that will again bring another chance for some shower or the heavier rain, some lightning, thunder, a little bit of hail could be possible. Damaging winds will be the main severe threat here. We could even perhaps be talking about an isolated tornado, so we're keeping a close eye on that. This is the threat for that severe weather for tomorrow. Generally, for most of the area, it should be south of the Saginaw Bay, from just to the south and west of the Tri-Cities, dying out a little bit as we go towards the thumb. So keeping a close eye on that. But otherwise, after that, we do have several more chances for some showers across mid-Michigan to start our work week, Monday into Tuesday. Potentially some thunder mixed in there as well, but the severe weather threat should be dying down. Again, one last look at that 7-day forecast. Pretty warm still for tomorrow, cooling down into the 70s going throughout the week. Several chances for rain there to start our work week, and then a few more chances as we end the week and go into the weekend.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.